Today I'll be doing this look for you, and it's my Halloween series. I want to call it like a dead corpse lady that's decomposed, or like she's already dead, and like you can see like the darkness in her eyes, and her flesh is already coming out, and I don't know, I just wanted to do something gross. And yeah, so this is my first ever Halloween tutorial that I ever did for YouTube and on my channel, but lately I've been practicing, I've been wanting to do a video, so this is it, and I hope you guys like it. And it's gonna be a sped up video and a voiceover, so yeah. Anyways, if you guys want to know how to get this look, just keep on watching. Bye. So hey there guys, before recording I already applied Murad Oil Control Mattifier over my face for a barrier. Then I'm taking liquid latex and I already poured it in a small little tubey thingy and I'm applying it directly on my face. Then you're going to take toilet tissue and rip it in half. Doesn't matter if it's 1 ply or 2 ply, and apply it over the liquid latex. It doesn't matter if it's neat. Well, you don't want it neat because you want it to look a little bit more realistic, and making it neat won't really do that. So just go ahead and keep applying a little bit of layers on it. And then make sure to apply liquid latex on the edges of the toilet tissue on your face so it kind of blends into your skin and it doesn't have a fake effect. So after I'm done doing that side, I'm going to apply a little bit more of that wound area right by my eye, and I just did the same thing. I applied liquid latex on the area that I wanted to put it on, and then layering it with the toilet tissue, and keep on adding the liquid latex over it. And don't forget to blend the edges as well. So after I have done that, be careful of applying it not so close to your eyes because this can burn it. So while we wait for that to dry, we're going to start on our face, and don't mind the dancing there. And then I already bought that cream paint from Walmart, which is 97 cents. It's a Halloween paint, and I'm applying just a little bit on the back of my hand. Then I'm going to take my Superstay foundation or any type of foundation that you have and apply it over it. So you kind of have like a lighter color of your foundation, because you kind of want to look a little bit pale for this since you're a dead corpse. And I'm applying it with the little foundation brush. The handle just broke, so I'm just using the brush end. And I'm blending it well. I'm not putting it over the liquid latex at all, just around the edges because we're going to be doing something with the liquid latex. I'm avoiding my eyelids and kind of closer to my bottom lash line because I'm putting eyeshadow over there. And then you don't have to worry about your brows, so just go ahead and apply it around your brows instead of over it, because we're actually filling it in for this look. So go ahead and blend it into your hairline just like that. There we go, the dancing again. And then we're going to take a black eyeshadow and a small angle brush and fill in our brows. You could have easily done this with just blocking out your brows and making new brows, but for this look, I just stayed with my own brows and just darkened it up a little. Then I'm going to take e.l.f.'s eyelid primer and prime our lids because we are using eyeshadow for this look. That's why I didn't want to put the paint over our eyelids because it'll crease. So we're going to take a gunmetal silverish charcoal color and apply that to your lids with a fluffy brush. And it doesn't have to be totally neat because you're a dead corpse. And for this look, we don't want it to be neat. You know, you feel me? So go ahead and just apply that on your eyelids and on your lower lash line, and kind of like lower your lash line area as well. As you can see how I applied it. So it kind of looks like a bruised, sunken eye look. And then I'm taking the black eyeshadow color again and just applying it to my brow bone to kind of make as if our eyes had sunken in, but you know, just like that. And I'm blending it around as well, my eyes. Then I'm taking more of that gunmetal color and applying it to my forehead and outer edges of the face. It doesn't have to be perfect. As you can tell, I didn't make it perfect. And I'm doing it under the jawline area, so it has like a little bit of a shadow effect. Then I'm going to moisturize my lips, and then since I don't have a black lipstick, I am going to be using a black kohl eyeliner, and this is from Momo London. Any black eyeliner that you have would do the job for this. Although this is a good tutorial because it has alternatives if you don't have like the Halloween makeup. And I'm just taking a dark reddish lipstick and putting that on. And I'm going to pick out some of the liquid latex that I had on my face and taking the 120 palette. We're going to be using the red eyeshadows in here. And this is when your 120 palette comes in handy because you have a lot of colors to be using for Halloween. You don't have to worry about having little individual ones in because you have it all in one palette. So I'm just over here dabbing on red colors and purples, just mixing it in. So it kind of looks bruised and dry blood on it because I don't have the Halloween makeup blood. So this is my alternative of not having those products. So I'm just using whatever I have at home and making it work. And I'm blending out the outer edges because it's bruised. And then if you have a red lipstick, like how I do, I just took some of that on my finger and dabbed it on to create more of that glossy, liquidy, not liquidy, but pasty blood up there. So go ahead and blend it away and dab it on. Doesn't have to be perfect, I told you. Then we're going to take, I have like this reddish pink lip gloss, and to make little bit of clumps of blood and cover up the tissue, I'm using that lip gloss. Then with the black eyeshadow, I'm going to put some in there to create like a hole and depth to it, and doing the same thing to the other side. So as you can see, I've pretty much done this side, so I'm just doing some finishing touches on it, adding some black to the outer edges and in the middle, blending it out. And then, yeah, that's basically it. And then I'm just going to add some more of that red lipstick over it. And then I know I'm going to apply more of that reddish, pinkish lip gloss over it to create the clumps of blood. So hey guys, this is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. It was my first tutorial, Halloween series tutorial, and that's how it came out. And don't forget to check out my blog because I tried to do something like this before, and I want to know what you guys think of like the differences. But yeah, this is what it looks like. And I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.